It's season 2. It's smarts versus muscles.
That's something like the kids watch. They fucking Blake on Mr. Beast in these games. They love it.
Yeah, I don't watch Mr. Beast unless it's on the front of my feed or something.
That's actually pretty good. It's like a what's compared to? It's like Squid Games and other Squid Games.
It's literally like Squid Games, but
I don't have the time of day to put effort into watching how long the Mr. Beast games are. But I got
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Run out of bounds at the 39-yard line, but what a return to set up this offense. So Boise State's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Offense with jumbo personnel. Leaves it with the back. He'll try to take it back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Broncos have taken it inside the 20. They'll give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown Stanford! Extra point here will tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Floating away. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Tucker. Turns it on in midfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Tucker. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago. When you see him take off and run, they've got to do something to kind of put...
Looking for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. And the Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Tucker. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. First down for this offense. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. So you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They were really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. Brings it down on the right side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Boise State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes a grab on the shot. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job.
Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cardinal! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Give to the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Puncks it out of the air. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Tucker. And the defense settled in to for a short gain.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Broncos. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. Smashes ahead. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. A first down run on the doorstep. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the stick.
Touchdown, Stanford! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State ready to send out that offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Extending the play. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Leaves it with the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Dead center perfect. And we've got a deadlock here in the third quarter. The Broncos will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Broncos! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Gets it out fast. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. They'll leave it with him. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB. There he goes. Lowers those pads. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets past the marker. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around. And now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Complete downfield. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Boise State! Great job by the back on the option. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
The Broncos are flying down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Broncos! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this one.
This drive will open from the 15. Off play action on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's going to run it. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Fires left. He's got it. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Under fire. Finds his back in the middle. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. Touchdown Broncos! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. They go right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Bunch formation for these receivers. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th. He lofts one down the sideline. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory.
Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Broncos will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Van Buren. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Pulls it in. It's Beebe.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Marches ahead. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he makes the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys with the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got to...
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the grab. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. The Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Boise State! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, obviously this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Broncos!
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be out of bounds at the 36-yard line after a solid return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Catch in the middle, it's Van Buren.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Lets it fly on the move. He's got it down the left side. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it along the sideline. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Stanford, 34.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Wide open downfield. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to...